Hello and welcome back to the next episode of the Tendrillar tribe. Today we will be continuing with making more water wheels and levees and platforms and the usual. We're also going to talk a bit about a comment that I got. It was from Luke Robinson, and he suggested to leave the rest of the water wheels uncovered. And I'm not going to do that for this particular instance just yet, but the next round that we're going to go to, so this one is still going to be covered, this whole one. So we'll have a double set of water wheels is going to be covered, and then the one that is coming after this one over here, that one, from that one on, we're going to leave them uncovered. We might cover one of the final ones. I don't know yet. Another suggestion from Luke was to have the platforms that are not going to be built, basically the arches that are not going to be covered, covering the water wheels, have them build platforms up and put the roofs over there, so we have kind of like a moat and make it like a castle. And I think that is a great idea, so thank you, Luke, for that suggestion. We are going to incorporate some sort of castle looking area. Maybe have some bridges over where we currently have platforms throughout the water wheels. Maybe even the last part of the area we won't have covered with water wheels. Maybe even the last two. Make this a big moat. Have this completely open, because I think we will be okay with having all of these water wheels up until here. We will have plenty of power anyways. We will never need that much power anyways. So yes, thank you for the comment and the suggestion, and as always, leave your comments and suggestions. As you see, I do read them. I most of the time respond as well, and as you can see, I will listen to good tips and advices. So please keep commenting and let me know what your ideas are of what I could and shouldn't do. It's always fun to hear what other people have to say. So yeah, we're going to continue with the platforms going around this one particular layer, and then around the back here as well, and this one, and then over here. This is probably because this is 1, 2, and this is the third one. So this one is the first corner that is going to stay uncovered. So we're going to keep going with the arches up until this area. And from there on, we're going to leave it uncovered. So this particular instance is going to stay uncovered. And we're going to probably not have the housing over here. We might have some low area of just warehouses, the small warehouses, so that we can connect it properly up to all these power shafts. I think that will be okay. So yeah, up until here we're gonna have it covered, and then this is gonna stay open area. And yeah, so we'll have housing over here, or some sort of thing over here, and from then on we will not have all these arches built, so that will save us quite a bit of resources as well. So let's get into building some more arches. There we go. We can easily go like this. Nope, not like that. The way these arches work is kind of weird. You have to flip them around properly to be able to drag them out all the way where you want them to go. It works, but it's if you do them the other way around, they just keep flipping. So over here, we're gonna probably have our first bridge. Then we have to unlock one. It's gonna be a span of 3. That is gonna be this one. And that will be up on a platform, because these are going to be under platforms. And then we're going to go over to this side. This district, we have planted quite a bit of trees, which is nice. And we have a lumberjack flag already working, but it's basically doing nothing. We're waiting for these trees to grow. So this lumberjack flag can also be paused. I think it has nothing to do in range. Over here we have a lumberjack flag, but that doesn't do anything because all those trees are never going to be replanted. So I think we're going to just unmark those and remove the lumberjack flag. There we go. Okay, that area is cleaned up. I don't know yet what we're going to do with it. Actually, I do know we need to remove all of this. And we need to ship that over to our main district, because we kind of need all of that metal. So I'm gonna set another flag, and yeah, I'm gonna set this to, oh, it has normal priority, so they will start making that. But I think they're working on all of these, so maybe give this a little bit more priority so these two flags can keep working and collecting all of this scrap metal, because we want that ruins gone ASAP. Right, so platforms go along this way still, and we can build houses here along as well. We already have some nice bushes and whatnot in that area over here also. Yeah, pretty happy with how that turned out. I saw that there was an update to the Timber API, which is the underlying library for what most mods use to develop and to make their mods work. So that is for the experimental version, and I will be trying to upgrade this to experimental in the next week. And if that works, then we're going to be running this on experimental, and we can start implementing the golems and all the other fancy stuff that comes with it. One of the better changes is that benches can now be put under platforms, and we can have water dumps under platforms, and we have the gravity batteries, we have golems, we have medical beds, everything fancy like that, and that gives us a lot of things to implement when we get to it. So yeah, we get that going. Over here, I think we're gonna stop planting trees over in this area, because we're gonna get to this corner, and this is gonna be useless soon. So I'm gonna stop that. We're gonna leave our lumberjacks, because they can still chop down trees. I am gonna mark all of these areas to not have tree planted. We are done with that. It is what it is, and that is gonna be our setting for now. So chop down those trees if you can. We'll move this forestry over to a place that is more useful to us. We have all of this still, and that is not going to be gone anytime soon. We have this for the moment. We could move here with some trees and whatnot, and we have this area now as well, where we get some trees planted. So we should be okay with that. Right, so we have this build. We only have one beaver people working in there, but that is fine. Do we have a drop-off point yet over in this area? Not yet. So where do we want it? We should probably make it very close by. That would be the best, right? For the moment, we can just place it here in this corner. There we go. That is great. We can now say from here to there, send some scrap metal. Good. So that guy can start delivering scrap metal. So this area can start smelting. We still have a lot going on because we still have this to chop down, which is part of that district. But this will help as well. All right. So we know that this is going to be final. This is going to be the corner where this is final. So I am going to remove this little bit, and we're going to connect that path up. I mean, we're going to connect the platforms up, I think. That would work, right? Can't really use it for anything. We could maybe do something funky here by placing 2 inward facing large row houses, like so and so. That is something new. That was something we don't do. So we can do that, and we'll have something like this set up for here. I think that will work out nice, and then we can do more housing. Over here we said we're not going to do housing, but we can do the storages just to keep it in line with the side behind it. Oops. We're just going to make a lot of storage. And then we get to a corner and we'll figure out what we're going to do with that. We're going to set all of this to none allowed. There we go. None, 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 and none. There we have it. We can make some nice stuff going around here. We could even decide to have this front-facing view, have some lightos maybe, or we could have some nice rooftop terraces facing the water side. Skip out on some of the water wheels, but we'll see what we do there. We're just gonna keep it low rise here. And then this is going to be the final part where we have the high-rise buildings. And then maybe one down the line can still have 1 row of high-rise right before we do the final canal. And that can be our city wall, basically. On the outside, this one be the city wall with covered area where we have a wall with a fence going around all the way. Yeah, that will look nice. So plenty to do still. I'm gonna do another episode soon. Maybe not the next one, but we're gonna have another episode soon where we're just gonna go with time-lapsing through, because there's gonna be a lot of things to be built. And yeah, we don't want to wait forever until this series gets to the final stages. So we have all of this planted, but we kind of can't reach that, I don't think, at the moment. So I'm going to set this, don't replant any of these as well. Can we reach it? Can we make a flag there? That is the question. No, we can't. So this is going to be an issue. Maybe we can blow this up. Get through it. Get through here to there. Maybe we can reach some of this. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. So they're working on all these levees and platforms here, and they're all coming from this district to do that. And this district is just chilling, I guess. We have in berries, we have in grilled potato. We have plenty of grilled potatoes. Yeah, we don't have housing and stuff like that, but in this current version that we're playing with, it is not really that important. So, all good. All good. We have some trees growing, so I am going to enable this one, and he can start chopping down some of these trees. There we go. And I don't think we're gonna replant this. Just as soon as they chop down, it's fine. They can go. All right, so we know also that we need to start making platforms around this way and this way. I think we're gonna go here first, right? We might just start removing the trees here. Just mark them for deletion because they're in the way right now. And all of that is perfectly fine. They can all be removed. We'll see if they come around to it or they have other plans first. I'm sure they have other plans first. We have so many things to do, to build, to make, to create. Everything like that. So, what we can do is over here, make a connection with that. And we can say we want to go here. The thing is, if we go up like this, we might want to have... We kind of have an issue with the bridge then, huh? But we can do it on the other end. We can go down with the bridge. So let's figure that one out. So over here, we'll have all of this. This is how tall it's going to be, which is great. And then over here, we're going to have the platform that supports the bridge. We'll have a power connection under it. And a nice bridge connecting them up. This is still a bridge that doesn't cost any metal, which is perfectly fine. I think this is okay looking. And then we of course need to make sure the paths are connected. So over here we have to continue with this whole setup of making platforms and having them go over these things. So this one is 2, so we need platforms over there all the way to here, and that will be a platform that goes like this. And then over here we have regular platforms sitting around like that. And then on this side we can just go like this. There's no issue over here to make this go all the way to here. Same goes for this. It's gonna be a couple of these ones, and then we're gonna have a gap, etc. There we go. And that is gonna be one of those, and we'll have that sit like this. And then we can continue with the five guys. Over here, where are we gonna have the path? This would be the place, I think. Yeah, so this is the place where we're gonna have the path. So it's gonna be 2 here, and we're gonna have an area of 3 over on this side. So let's grab this one, the 4 one. That is just like this. Okay. Now we also need to still finish all of this with the housing. we might just start doing that also. And let's just see what comes out of this. I think this is good. Make a path right there, and we can connect that all up, and then we'll do the corner at some other point in time. At least we got this now set up. Okay, potatoes are growing. We're going this direction. This is all not being taken care of, but yeah, at this moment I don't really care that much. What we can do is set out a nice little area over here for them to build. They can already start on that, and we know that up over here this is all gonna be triple, and then we'll take care of this. Maybe should we leave the staircase here just for, you know, nostalgic reasons? Have it be able to go down there if needed? Yeah, we might do that. We might just choose to leave the staircase going down there. And we can figure out what we do with the housing setup here. Maybe we'll have a side-facing house like this here as well, and then we can place some platforms behind it. We can do the double over here. Is that what we want? We do a double and a double. That is enough, and then a triple and a double. There we go, and then 2 doubles over on this side. That will work. I don't mind it at all like this. So we get that one and we get that one done. Okay, I like it. These can go with doubles. And then this is the single one. And we can expand our pathing all the way. And then have the staircases on the correct spots. Great. And just for consistency, I'm gonna do the same over on this side, but we'll do it with actual 2 row houses, 2 large row houses there, and we'll connect it up like so. Yep, that will work fine. So I said earlier that the time lapse will probably not be in the next one, but the one after. But as I'm looking at what we all planning out right now, we might do the time lapse in the next episode even. Because we have so much to build. So yeah. I think it will be fine if we do it the next one. And there we go. Just so we have more stuff planned to build during that time lapse. The drought has started. Well, we don't really mind that much. Did we? Yeah, so once we have upgraded to the experimental, which is version 2.2.2, I think we're at now. That will also be great because we can just put down engines and they are so much better because they don't use as many logs and they last for 48 hours. So yeah, really excited to start using those. We have plenty of room on top here to make a bazillion engines, so we definitely do that, and we can have the power connection run behind all of this, and then we have room for the 3x3s over every part of this side, and we can choose to put that on the lower levels so you don't see it from the city center. Yeah, okay, so the thing we're seeing here is that we should have probably decided to go with the lower houses. So there's going to be storage on top here, and we're going to have the small row houses because we are down one over here. So, oops. So, storage facilities on top. And we're going to make sure that they're set to not store anything just yet. Just when we get to it, we will start storing stuff there. Right. Okay. While we're waiting for some of this to build, I also want to thank everybody for subscribing. We recently passed the 100 subscribers, which is great. And we're already hard on our way to 150. So it went, all of a sudden we had an influx of new subscribers, and that was really great to see. So if you haven't done it yet, please consider doing so. There's still quite a lot of viewers that are not subscribers. It helps a lot for me to see that people appreciate the content that I make, so I keep making it. So yeah, it is nice of you to subscribe. We're actually also at the end of the episode, so that was a great place to leave it at. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure I know by hitting the like button. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would very much appreciate it if you did. I also stream on Twitch, and we have a nice Discord server. Feel free to join it. The link is in the description, and so is the link to the Twitch channel. This is it for now. The next episode will probably include a time lapse, so be aware of that. It will be released soon. I'll see you then. Until then, have a great time. Bye for now.